Check this out. It's the Toshiba Qosmio X505, and it is a beast in every possible way. This thing is decked out with just about the max specs that you could imagine in a laptop computer. We're talking about a Core i7 processor, Core i7 740QM 1.73 gigahertz processor on board, 6 gigs of DDR3 RAM. It's got its own discrete graphics chip, a GeForce GTS 360 with 1 gigabyte of RAM on board. It's got Blu-ray, it's got DVD-RW, and check this out, it's got a 500 gigabyte hard drive and a 64 gigabyte SSD. And of course, if you're in the know, you know that SSDs can be the single component that can absolutely wildly increase your load times on your computer. This one comes along with one built right in. And like I said, 18.4-inch display, an absolutely huge display, 1920 by 1080, so you get full 1080p resolution on this thing as well. So it's got all the power of a desktop. It's got the screen size of a desktop. It's got a ridiculous Harman Kardon audio system on board. So it's hard to call this a notebook computer because it is really so much more. Now, starting up at the top, we do have an integrated webcam, and as you can see, it is certified for using with Skype. Below that is that giant and gorgeous 18.4-inch display, 19 by 20 resolution. Really, really impressive. Now, below there, this is where we start getting into the size of this thing. Look how big this thing is. It's absolutely huge. Still portable, but very, very large. Up at the top, we got these Harman Kardon speakers right up here, which are going to give you sound quality like you probably have never heard in a notebook computer before. Down below that, you've got your power button and some capacitive touch buttons. One of those is your power saving mode button. That's the eco mode button, and that's going to allow you to extend your battery life. Your battery life on this can actually go up to 3.5 hours, which is actually really impressive for a notebook of this caliber with a Core i7 processor and a big screen like this. You got all your media controls over here as well. As we pan across the keyboard, you can see that it also has a full-size numeric keypad as well. So it's got a full-size keyboard and a full-size numeric keypad. Below that, we've got your touchpad located right down here. And as you can see, the entire system is black but accented in splashes of like a really, really deep red, which ends up looking really, really cool. Now, along the front of the machine, take a look over here. You can see that we do have a switch to turn your wireless on and off located right here, and an SD card slot reader up in the front as well for easy access. Now, along the left-hand side of the machine, we got tons of I/O. You got Ethernet, you've got eSATA, USB, HDMI, FireWire, and you've got your Blu-ray disc and DVD-RW drive located right here as well, and a full-size Express 54 slot. So you can use Express 54 or Express 34 devices on this PC. On the right side, you got your power, you've got VGA, you got a couple more USB ports, and audio input and audio output all along the right-hand side as well. All of that in a very large but still totally portable package. I mean, you know, it is an 18-inch screen, it is a Core i7, tons of RAM. This is a serious machine and could easily replace your desktop computer. If you want the ability to be able to do gaming on the go, video editing, if you need serious power wherever you are, this is the PC for you to check out. It's the Toshiba Qosmio X505. To get more information on the Toshiba Qosmio X505 desktop replacement notebook computer, go to tigerdirect.com and search for T78-18434.